Right. Lady Macbeth, when sleepwalking and manically rubbing her hands together, commands what to be removed and says what is murky. It is the spot of blood she sees, and it is hell she now fears, both of which are ironic, given her feelings earlier in the play when she calmly declared that a little what clears us of this what. Water for the deed, that is murder, but she now understands that what can never be clean. Yes, those bloody hands are one of the abiding images of the play. This is a woman who once exhibited such stereotypically masculine qualities, but whose speech and mind has now become what? Yes, once the dominant force on stage, but now broken, disturbed, crumbling. The exclamatives and wildly disjointed sentence structures illustrate the what speech of a what mind. By the end of the play, her fate is defined by guilt and suicide, her language and mind now fractured, fragmented, manic and confused. With Lady Macbeth's sleepwalking, the doctor is called and he quickly declares that what deeds breed what troubles and cause what minds. It is since Macbeth murdered the sleeping Duncan that he, his wife, and the land itself have become plagued with unnatural troubles. Macbeth hears a voice cry, "Sleep no more." Screams of death are heard in the air, the earth shakes, and horses eat each other. The minds of Macbeth and Lady Macbeth are plagued, and in this play, sickness and health are related to what and what. It is heaven and hell. Through Duncan's murder, Macbeth's kingship becomes a kind of infection, resulting in what minds and a what land. Under the Macbeths, we see psyche and state diseased and dying. Thus, when it comes to Lady Macbeth, it is not medicine that the doctor prescribes, but what? In killing Duncan, the Macbeths are banished from God's grace, and it is only that divine connection that can restore them to health. This is why, once Duncan is murdered, Macbeth cannot say Amen. Finally, a tortured Macbeth gives his final monologue, when life is reduced to a succession of tomorrows. This simple, painful line makes use of what poetic devices? Here, the metaphorical extravagance so typically associated with Shakespeare is gone. In its place, the repetition and caesura reflect the laboured rhythms of a what spirit? Excited? Optimistic? No. After so much torment and bloodshed, Macbeth's is an agonised and weary soul. In his suffering, he says, "Out, out, brief what?" It is that fragile image of the candle, which depicts life as a brief and flickering form of light amidst an otherwise all-consuming darkness. Macbeth continues with another damning metaphor, declaring life to be a tale told by a what, full of what and what, signifying what. These are the words of a blackened soul, and a vision of existence without what. By Macbeth's bitter and bloody end, this is life without meaning, purpose, or destination. To finish then, if you can fill these gaps, then you are capable of exploring the disintegration of the Macbeths and Scotland itself during their reign. You'll know the spot of blood is hell's invitation, that the unnatural killing of a true king has bred trouble throughout Scotland, and that life's candle is soon to be extinguished.